Time to swap this out, guys. Time to swap this out. Move the blade out of our way. Let's get this all cleaned up. And let's see what tools we're gonna use to remove it. Look at all that grass. So let's get a wire brush and get this cleaned up. Although I'm on these ramps, guys, you really don't have to be on the ramp. Just raise this thing as far as it can go. Raise the deck as high as it can go, and you can pretty much remove this rod and replace this deflector. I'm just doing this for video purposes. So yeah, let's get a wire brush. Get all this stuff cleaned up. I'll use a little bit of brake and parts cleaner. Let that dry out, then we're gonna use some WD-40 and get that out. That's a 9/16, I believe, nut. So we're gonna just drill it off really quick with the impact drill. But I got different options you can use as well. So let me show you that right now. So this is what I'll be using due to trying to make the footage sped up. So I'll use this to zip it off. But this is really good, old school way, the way I like to do things. 9/16 fit right on here. Long handle for leverage. Really nice Craftsman vintage wrench. Got this 4-way ratchet wrench, gear wrench, really good. It goes on there slightly. The head may be too big, but it gets on there because this pulls back at the waist some. Just on the angle, so that may not be a good choice. Let's try the smaller 9/16 flex head ratchet. This fits on here pretty good. Fits on there pretty good. And like I said, I'll be using this. It's in a 9/16, that's a 1/2 inch. I think I got it in my pockets. So we'll be zipping it off with this, just for video purposes only. Let's spray it with some WD-40, because it is rusted. That'll help out a whole lot. And let's drill this thing off. So look at the orientation of the spring, how it goes, where one part seats on the spring. Try to go back to the same spot where it was at when we put it back in. So it's a simple matter. Let me get another different camera angle. There's tension on this spring, so you don't want to shoot up on you. Move it out of here. That's it. Garbage. So let's get the new deflector. That's how it came, shipped to the house. Let's prep it up. This is how it goes. at the spring. This part goes here. So we'll leave it right there. So I got it started. Fairly easy. We'll drill it up, but you guys can see how it rests here. And notice the spot the spring was in. So the broken piece has shifted over. I'm guessing the notch holds it in place, keep the spring from going back and forward. So this is how it should sit, because look where it's resting, in the exact same spot where it originally was, but it rests on this notch, on this embossed notch here. So I guess this is the appropriate way we're installed. Just got to drill it back up. Let's get the camera mounted underneath so you guys can see how I got it and how I got that metal piece under there. That's a nylon locking nut as well, so it locks on in place. You gotta worry about it coming loose. I don't know if there's any torque specs. If it is, I'll flash them across the screen. I'll come back out and I'll torque it, but that's it. It's perfectly mounted, and we're good to go. I was gonna show you guys, there's a metal that's missing from here. It goes to here. It's a rounded piece of metal. I was gonna weld it back on there. I was gonna fabricate me something. I'm still gonna do it, and I may just film it as well. I'll fabricate me something. I just want to throw this on really quick because I'll be cutting the grass, and I don't want to take time to fabricate nothing. So just want to throw the deflector on really quick. Let me show you guys what the deflector, not having the deflector, has caused me some damage around the property. Oh, that looks good. Look at the old one. We're back on now. That looks good. That looks good, guys. That looks good. I'm back ready to go. So let me show you guys some things that deflector not being on there has done. That's a part of it. Something hit up against there. This is from the deflector not being on the machine, propelling rocks. All these little damages is from the machine. That's from a rock hitting it. The most one that's noticeable is I got a hole here. Look at that. There's a crack in it. Been built a couple years ago. Look at this. It's all from the deflector not being there. I'll show you guys another one that's significant. That's the gouge in this thing right here. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm glad that's on now, guys. Let's go back to the machine. Just spray some WD-40. tired of this thing squeaking. This thing was squeaking like crazy. Now it ain't squeaking no more. It's good to put some penetrant on those pivotal joints that's constantly moving. Even these handles have squeaking a little bit. So now no squeak, and now it looks so much better and 1,000 times more safer. Even cutting the grass, when you're cutting out, man, those rocks are shooting out this deck at a high speed and can be very dangerous. So I hate I waited as long as I did to get that installed. Fairly inexpensive part, super easy to install, and we're all good. So machine back looking good. Gotta be back looking decent now. Everything's fixed. I don't need anything else now so far. So hope you guys found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Terrence, and I'm out.